what is the bag here called? What is this model? No, I like some of the things I'm seeing here. You know, you've got a little manual, a little quick reference manual in here to help you if you get in a heat in the moment and you can't remember, you know, where you're supposed to go with a certain treatment. It looks like you've got your gauze kind of well organized together in an easy to get to spot, right there next to your wound dressing and such. I see what appears to be a small soft side splint in here, which is really cool because those pack away really nice. Triangular bandages, one of my favorites for arm injuries and clavicle injuries and stuff like that, people that take falls. So super awesome that that's in there. I'll be honest with you, I really enjoy this size of a pack, especially for people that are really active and they go out in a boat, they go hiking, they get away from base camp. I love this size of a pack for that. They're super portable. Sometimes the other thing I like is like these little pouch. These are great for like, okay, I pulled in and I parked my truck and I'm just gonna go for a 3-hour hike, and I grab the little pack with just a couple little things. I stick it on my pants or in my pocket, and the bigger kit stays at the truck. That's really ingenious, is to have the personal, you know, the little personal care kit detachable from the main pack. You got your tourniquet in here for the major stuff that's, you know, easy to get to out in the front. Looks like you got some PPE stuff going on in here. Some what looks like an Israeli dressing or a combat dressing of some sort, probably with some clotting agent on there, I would imagine. Super great to have and be handy. You got your trauma shears. So these are super handy, not only in your first aid kit, but around camp. I love having many pairs of these. They're cheap and they're super efficient at doing a lot of things. One of my favorite uses for trauma shears is actually in the kitchen. They are great for working on food prep and what have you. But super great. It's in an easy location in your bag here. I kind of like where all that's going. I have been in and out of so many medical bags in my 20 years in the fire service. So this is really nice. You got a little pair of tweezers in here for thorns and splinters and little impaled objects and things like that. That's super cool. So a field whistle, also really good in the survival stuff. I noticed you had some space blankets in there also for little survival and keeping your severe trauma patients warm. A CPR shield can be handy if you want to do some ventilation. And looks like some good waterproof tape, always handy to have when you're doing some bandaging and whatnot. But super nice in the side pocket here. Let's see what's on the other side. I like the fact that it has the Male style closures on the outside, so you can attach some other things. You can clip a carabiner in there. You can hook your water bottle to it if you have a clip on it. Super handy when you're working on those things. And this looks like some antibiotic creams and maybe some sting swabs. Okay, so those are probably like an alcohol, what have you, methanol. Super handy, daily care kind of stuff. Just the stuff that happens around camp. These are super important to have that kind of thing. Some Steri Strips. So these are super great to close up some wounds. Awesome to have in here. They don't take up any space at all, and anybody can apply these. Biggest thing with those is make sure your wound is clean before you close it up. And then, of course, wrap it up the rest of the way with your gauze and keep it clean. And it looks like we have some sunblock here for if you get stuck out in an adverse environment for a little while, and some antiseptic wipes and things like that. Super great to have, easy to get at, and a nice little side pouch. It's a good looking little kit. I do like it. It's got all the appropriate things in there. It's easy to pack away. It's not too much stuff, and it's not too little stuff either. It's got a nice handle on the top, so you can grab it right out of the truck and carry it, or you can carry it as a fanny pack if you're going a little further. So I like it. It's a good little kit. I have something very similar in my truck. I love the fanny packs for that because you can sling it over your shoulder, you can wear it around the waist, and most of them do have handles. I love having handles on top of things because I can move it around the truck. Okay, so for your kit, one of the things that I would add, and it's kind of a dual purpose thing, and if you were here for my wilderness first aid talk at the expo here, I talk about the self adhesive wrap. It's similar to an ACE bandage, except it's kind of sticky and adhesive, and it sticks to itself when you wrap. There's a few different manufacturers out there, but it's a super versatile type of gauze. It's like a sports wrap type gauze. It's semi-waterproof, it keeps your things clean, but it also, if you're using it for a strain or a sprain, you can make it a little tighter and it gives you that support you need. If you're using it to keep a wound cleaned up, it's really good at keeping the water and the elements out. And there's no little sharp clasp, there's no safety pins needed. You just wrap it, tear it, stick it, and you're done. that would be something that I would probably add. You probably have enough space in here to tuck one of those in, and it's super versatile. That would be the one thing I would add to this kit.